My name is Amy Hart, and I am the founder of 3D Reading and Learning. I have a bachelor's degree in elementary education and taught for many years, and I have a master's degree in special education. I started teaching over 40 years ago, teaching first grade, and I found that I naturally focused on the kids who struggled. And so I have spent 40 years helping other students and helping my own children, trying to find new ways to help kids that struggle. Found out that it was very expensive to get tutoring for kids. Just didn't appreciate how expensive it was for a family to help a child that struggled. So I've just always wanted to be able to provide those services to kids at a price that families could afford. The reason I wanted to call it 3D Reading and Learning is kind of twofold. 3D meaning three-dimensional, because I found in working with my own kids that the physical exercise in integrating the whole body and brain was very important and key. And so keeping that three-dimensional idea of it's not just phonics, it's not just practicing reading 100 times a week or whatever, it's actually getting the body and brain to work together to get the child ready to learn to read. When I created 3D Reading, I wanted to do something that with the logo. So we created the 3Ds, which is to determine where the kid is at. What is it that they need? What are they struggling with? What are they missing? And then to develop an individual plan of how to help them. And the third one is discover what their potential is once they can get that block removed that's keeping them from learning. Through these 35, 40 years I've been doing this. I have found different programs that have bits and pieces that I've taken from and kind of put them together to create my own program for teaching kids to read. And I always felt like there was one piece missing. I found Equipping Minds, which is a program that a lady developed to help her son, and it was to help with the processing. It filled in that final piece for me. So we do a lot of phonics, we do a lot of the physical exercise, helping with the primitive reflexes, and then the Equipping Minds is using games to develop processing skills for kids, for auditory processing, visual processing, and language processing. So by using all of those together, I feel like we've got a really complete program to really get in and help kids. It can be for kids from ages 5 to 50 or 100. I actually helped a man who was 60 years old and couldn't read, but we're specifically targeting kids in kindergarten through 12th grade right now, and kids who have been taught the skills of reading, have been taught the phonics, or have been and still just can't seem to pick it up, or just keep struggling with learning in general, with memory skills, or with just being slow to process information or remembering information. All of that is things that we work with and help with. Attention deficit, if they struggle to stay focused and be able to pay attention to what they're learning. So if a kid is struggling to do well in school, we can help them.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Bauer, and I'm one of the teachers here at 3D Reading and Learning, and I just love teaching students. This job in particular has been my very favorite teaching job I've ever had. I have been a teacher for over 10 years at this point in various capacities, and this is truly where my passion lies. I was often frustrated in the public school systems because we weren't able to give this individualized experience attention that we can give here at 3D Reading, and our program really works. We see such success in these students that are often left behind in the school system or in other ways, and we can catch them up and we can build their confidence and help them succeed in the rest of their life. And so that really is my passion and why I love 3D Reading and why I'm here. Our first role is for us to have fun. If the students are not having fun in our classes, we change things up, because the brain learns best, studies have shown and research has shown, when we're engaging, when we're having a really good time and enjoying things. That's when things stick, that's when things change. So first rule is to always have fun in our 30-minute sessions, and we all try to do that. And so our two main points that we hit as 3D learning, as the 3D learning program, is we want to first increase their brain and processing skills. And second, we're supporting them in academics like phonics, math, all those key parts. So we're doing both of those things. Typically in the beginning of the month, we focus mostly just on the brain processing skills. This is the foundation that you need as a child to really be able to be successful in every academic area. While we're teaching during that first month, we really can see the strengths that the students have and the weaknesses, and we change and adapt. Everybody's lessons look different, and we begin to teach also to phonics and math in different areas of academia after that, as the processing speed is built so that they can actually understand what they're learning. What's amazing about our program is it's adaptable. We really fit it to every student's need, and we have that flexibility because your child will be doing 30 minutes a day for 4 times a week, but we do it really according to their strengths and their weaknesses. A great example of this is we had a student this summer in our Equipping Minds program. He was very behind in school, really struggling. He needed things broken down very small at the very beginning and very slow. And he was very shy, and he needed a teacher to be patient with him and bring him out of his shell and work with him and see all the good things. And he was very dyslexic. By the end of 2 months, at the end of the summer, he went 2 grade levels. He was able to jump really, really fast, just with that individualized attention, that patience and that understanding from that teacher to be on grade levels. So he actually didn't need our services after 2 months because he was doing so well, and he was getting books from the library, and he was really excited, and he felt confident enough to go to school. And to jump 2 grade levels in 2 months is pretty outstanding. So something amazing about our program is we've never not seen significant progress in any of the students that have gone through our program, and we even see progress within the first week. Some students may only need 2 months with us, some may need 6 months to a year, depending on the severity of maybe their disabilities or the bad experiences that they've had at school, or their anxiety, or maybe there's multiple skills that they need to learn. So it kind of depends on the situation. What makes our program different from a lot of the programs out there, if not all, is our game-based approach, where we use Equipping Minds curriculum along with other tools that we have. So it's a multi-program approach. Equipping Minds uses game-based activities every day that build upon each other to help your memory, your speed, your tracking, your visual skills, all of those things that most of the students we're working with have weaknesses in. That's what it builds. And so every day we do those games, and those games help build those skills. Some games they may not need, they're pretty proficient in. Other games they will desperately need, like right to left games or directionality. Those are all important when we read. Sometimes that's all kids need, but they need weeks of very focused approach to get the skills down. It's very personalized steps, and it's very methodical with how we go through it to build those skills. That unlocks the door. It's like a key in your brain. When we play games, research has shown that is when our brain is actively working the most. It's the most powerful brain strengthening activity that you can do. These games really build their confidence. It's almost like magic a little bit by the time they're done with us. Like, most of our students are very confident. It's not as confusing. They understand the processing, and they feel confident that they can actually try. The key to this program, why we do it 4 times a week, 30 minutes a day, is it's like working out at the gym. Be practicing every day and have those mental processes worked every day so that you can build that habit and that memory and be able to carry those skills out in everything in life. We want these students to not only be successful in reading and math, but be able to carry all these processing skills on to the rest of their life. To measure the impact of our program, we video called a few of our parents of our current students to see what they think about our program and how it has impacted their students.
Hi, my name's Jessica, and this is my daughter, Honora, and she's been doing 3D learning for the last 6 months. So in the last 6 months, Honora has gotten faster at her reading processing and at reading words. She is memorizing. She's taking a Shakespeare class this semester, and she has memorized the set piece, the soliloquy, and has passed it off. And she's memorizing scriptures, and it's just been really amazing to see her blossom and have a little more confidence in her reading abilities. 3D reading makes it really fun for the student. They learn through games. The teachers are really enthusiastic and encouraging, and it's just been really enjoyable. And Nora looks forward to it every day.
Before I started reading with my tutor, I used to have a hard time remembering when I had. My teacher has helped me remember things better.
My name is Marin McLean. My son is John McLean. He's 11 in 5th grade, and he is a 3D learner. He literally has gone from reading skills from a 1st grade level to a 5th grade level. His cognitive skills have been gradually getting better every day. He seems to be able to communicate his thoughts and feelings better and articulate complex ideas and thoughts better than he did before. So when he's had a bad day at school, 3D learning puts him in a more positive state because he's able to do that better. And then it's like, okay, like he feels like, okay, I did well with 3D learning. I can still keep on trying. I can still, he keeps on aspiring to do better. I personally feel like this is something that the President of the United States should know about, and it should be in every school in the country. With how much better my son is doing, I was so just worried and concerned and thinking that my son would never be able to catch up. And this has given me hope, excitement. My son has a different type of brain, but he's different, not less. And these games are helping them catch up. He's become more relatable, more sociable, but also more confident as a kid.
My name is Carter, and before I started with my tutor, it was hard for me to learn new words. My teachers helped me learn new words faster. I like all the fun games like hidden pictures and tic-tac-toe. My teachers help me enjoy learning.
Right now, we're charging $250 a month. We've got some amazing teachers who are donating a lot of their time because they also want to help kids. We're trying to keep it very affordable. We're looking for sponsorships and grants to try and help supplement that a little bit. That's 4 days a week for half an hour one-on-one tutoring for $250 a month. You can't find that anywhere else. I hope that it can help kids who have gotten to that point where they feel like they're not able to learn, or that they are stupid, or just can't do things. I don't want any kid to feel like they're not able.